Or it's a cold one today. We're gonna get the car put on wheel dollies, slide it around, so we can make room for Bev to come in, get it warmed up. There she is. Got plates for her, got a new mirror, a couple little doodads for it, just to make the thing a little bit better. Got to put a thermostat in it too. I'm pretty sure that it is not there or drilled out or something, because the thing just barely warms up. Never gets that warm. Heater doesn't work that great, so we're going to change that today too. Okay, a little V6 action. Thermostat's in there. Pretty sure everybody knows what a thermostat is. We're gonna be changing it or putting one in. Not sure if there is one or what. Thing doesn't warm up, like I said. I did slide that clamp down there on the lower radiator hose off the water pump. Got my containment bucket down there. I'll pull it off, drain it out. Get the thermostat housing off. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to take off the air inlet duct right there. The bolt for the thermostat is kind of in the, or that's in the way of the bolt to get the extension down there. So I'm gonna peel that off, get the thermostat off. I don't think I'll be able to take it all the way out, but I'll get the bolts out. I'm gonna do it by hand because they are steel bolts into an aluminum manifold and they look like they've been in there for a little bit. So I'm just gonna do them by hand and make sure that they come out nice and easy, nothing breaks off and nothing strips out. And get after it. Okay, I went ahead and put the clamp back on there. Got the thermostat changed out right there. I was kind of surprised that it actually had one in it and it wasn't drilled out. The guy I bought this truck from said that it came from Arizona. It was his grandpa's or dad's truck or something, whatnot. And the thing just never really warmed up. So we put the new thermostat in it. I did notice when I first got the truck, this vacuum port line right there was off, so that is in line with the airflow meter. It didn't have much power. I put that back on, but then I noticed just now it's missing the bolt right there to hold the top hat on. Looks like it's been gone for a while, so we're gonna go to the wrecking yard and find one of those little wing nut bolts things. But on top of it, the weirdest thing, I was looking at the coil over here. As you can see, oh, this thing is like in the housing. It looks like it's cracked and broken around. It's not misfire or anything now, but I've never seen a coil loose and jiggle like that. So I think we're gonna grab one of those down at the Pull and Save yard. After we do a couple things, we'll test it to make sure it warms up, whatnot. I'm gonna put the mirror on it. I gotta put the tab in the windshield for the interior mirror because it's broken off. So we'll do that too. I've never done one of those. Looks pretty simple, just glue, but I don't know if it has to stay warm for long or not. I read the instructions and I'll let you know. Okay, got it running. Starting to come up the temp, just barely. Okay, after about 10 minutes of running it, seems to be up to temp. Gauge has never went up that far. It only came up about 2 notches above the 160 ever. So happy. Get some heat in here. Winter's coming. I'm gonna drive it as long as I can, be in two-wheel drive. Even after we lower it, I'm gonna drive it as long as I can, just for fun. I don't know, winters generally aren't too crazy, but we'll see what happens this year. Dirty ass truck. Here we go. And it's got these stupid things on it for the studs. Kind of pain in the butt to get off. This one, I even have to roll down the window to get it. Man, shaky, shaky, shaky. Got the shakes. Make you quake. I guess we'll put the little piece of foam back on there, like so. Put the little foam on. I don't know. We'll see if it covers up. It looks like it might stick out, so I don't care too much about it. And just go in there and line up the holes. Oh man, is China gonna get us? Is China gonna get us? Sure as shit it did. Bolts don't line up. I'll get a little file and open those up. No biggie. Okay, me myself, you know, nothing gets new. I'd rather use used, just for this reason. New one, bolts don't line up. You know the deal. I'll get out of there. See if that does it. Bam. All right, now we're cooking with gas. All right, got it bolted on. Ended up taking the old piece of foam trim that goes right here, the seal, off the old one, putting it on the new one. The new one was garbage, just like the mirror. We're gonna slap the little doodad in there. That. Slide that mug in there. Bam, bam, bam. Bob's your uncle. Off to the wrecking yard. Okay, I did go to the wrecking yard today and scored a leather wrap steering wheel for this thing. The foam one wasn't too bad, but just a crusty foam. 20 bucks, got it out of a Envoy, I believe. Like an 04 and 05 Envoy. Fit right in there. I just went around the block just to make sure it was straight. Now I'm gonna tighten up the nut and put the airbag back in. Okay, to wrap up my trip at the wrecking yard today, I did buy some bumper lights for Bev. I bought that coil for her. That one's tight, not all loose. I did buy a Subaru ECU that I'm gonna turn around and sell on eBay. Figure might as well pay for the whole trip. I did buy a light also for my buddy's OBS pickup, cab light, who went with me. So, got that stuff. I was gonna put on this bumper valance and lip spoiler. Got those new. This one is without tow hooks, so I'm gonna get rid of the tow hooks on the front of this. My underbed notch kit showed up today. The weld together notch kit. That's pretty cool. Yeah, in there I got the spindles, the shackles, the underbed or the flip kit right there, and then I had those shackles right there. They're for an SUV, but I don't know. I'm gonna take a look and see if they'll work for a truck. I'm not sure if they do or not. Also with that today, pardon me, I did get the mirror mounted back in here. I had to glue the tab back on the windshield. When I got the truck, it was laying on the dash. So got that put in there. It said wait 30 minutes for the glue to dry. I waited a couple hours or so while I was out farting around. Got the mirror on it today. Got the license plates on it. Got the thermostat put on her today. And a couple other little doodads I did. So that's gonna probably wrap it up for this one with Bev. Tomorrow I'm gonna get some work done here in the shop also on Grump's car and do a little cleaning and probably move out the cab right there. Figure out where I wanna cut it. Get the floor pans cut out. We got the new sheet metal sitting in there. Probably start on that a little bit tomorrow. So with that, thanks for everybody who did like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that, pretty cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these videos, but I'm kind of having fun and it's motivated me more to work out in the garage. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.